Hi everyone, welcome back to the JavaScript course. In this video, we are covering the string length and manipulation. We will focus on measuring string length and the manipulation technique we haven't covered yet. Let's jump right in. Okay, first is string length. Actually, first up, how do we measure the length of the string? This is an important question. In JavaScript, gives us the length property for this. Okay, and you notice that the length gives us the total number of characters, including space. This is incredibly useful when you need to validate input, like checking if a password meets minimum requirement. And this is the example. One important thing to remember, length is a property. Okay, length is a property, not a method. So you don't use parentheses. It's the message.length, not message.length with this parenthesis. Okay, okay, great. Also, this empty string have a length of 0. Okay, and be careful with the escape sequence. They count as a single characters. Did you see this backslash n? It's only counting a single character, not 12. That's why it's only 11. Okay, this new line is one character. Okay, even though it's written with the 2 symbol, right? There is a 2 symbol. Okay, now the accessing the characters. Actually, let's talk about the accessing individual characters. You can use bracket notation with an index. Remember, index start at 0, right? So the first character is at index 0 and the last character is at index -1. Remember, if you want the character from left to right, I mean from start, then using 0. If you want the character from the last, then use -1. Okay. And also, what happens if you try to access an index that doesn't exist? Then it's showing an undefined. And you get the undefined, JavaScript doesn't throw an error. Okay. Also, there is a charCodeAt which gives you the Unicode value, right? This is the Unicode value. Every charcode you can get the Unicode value. And this is helpful and this is really useful when you need to work with character codes for sorting or validation. Okay, great. Now let's talk about the changing case. So that's why JavaScript provide toUpperCase and toLowerCase. And we already seen this method, right, previously. So these are really useful for the case insensitive. Okay, case insensitive comparison. Did you see this JavaScript is fully uppercase, but you want to compare with this word with some lowercase, then you forcefully use this method, the lowercase, then comparing with this string, and you get the matches result. I mean, it's written true. Okay. Also remember, this method return new string, and they don't modify the original one. Did you see? The original is JavaScript, and this is unchanged. And this upper actually just modify it, not change it. Okay, not change the original one. Just did you see? And I already cover up the previous string tutorial, right? Okay. Now the trimming white space. White space can be a real pain when processing user input, and JavaScript give us the trimStart and trimEnd, and we already seen this how to use those method, right, previously. Okay. Also, trim removes the white space from both ends, right? Both sides, this and this. And start only remove this space and end only this space. Okay, I mean the end space, right? Okay. Actually, also this is essential for form validation. You see, when you are validating the form, and this is really helpful to validating without space. Actually, no, there is a note, and this is important. Trim, there is another method also have, like the trim left. Okay, trim left and trim right. Trim right. Actually, those two are alias. Okay, those two are alias. Actually, this trim left and trim right, it didn't build in function. Okay, it just, I'm telling you, because this trim left and trim right, actually the trimStart and trimEnd, but the newer names are preferred, right? Okay. Also, the replacing text, the replace method lets you the substitute text. You see, sentence I love JavaScript, then sentence dot replace this JavaScript with coding, then it would be I love coding. Okay, so there is important thing, the replace only replace the first occurrence. What it means? There is a cat, right? When you are using the replace, it's only replacing the first word, not all. That's why you need to use replace all. Okay, or use a regular expression with the global flag, and this regular expression is really important. We will cover this up later, but remember, it's called regular expression, and then these dog are replaced. Okay, great. Also, you can use function as the replacement if you want. This is it actually complicated, try to understand. You see, this is the regular expression and this is your function. Okay, so okay, I didn't go in depth right now, just understood. We can use this replace with the regular expression and function if you want, if we want. Okay, okay, great. Okay, then padding string, and this is a wonderful, and just remember these two methods are coming ES17. Actually, it's introduced from the ES17, the padding string, and this is a great for formatting also. How? I think you could notice this, the max length and the field string. You see, padding max length and field string, and this how it works. Okay, before I'm telling you the in details, I'm showing you. Actually, padding start adds the character to the beginner of a string until it reach a target length. Okay, padEnd does the same at the end. Okay, think of a string like a ticket number that sometimes needs zeros to look uniform. padStart and the padEnd are helpful that fill a string with a chosen character until it reaches a specific length. Okay, this is the specific length. What is our specific length? Length is 5, and the number was 0. Okay, I mean we are filling this with 0, and richest number is 3. Okay, great. Also, if you don't specify a padding character, it uses the space. You see, if you are using only 5 without any padding character, then there is a space you get. Okay, great. Now the next topic is repeating string. This repeat method repeats a string, right? We already know. Repeat 3. That means this letter repeat 3 times. This hyphen repeat 20 times. And also perfect for creating separator or pattern. And this is helpful for separator or pattern if you want, right? Also, you can use this for visual formatting if you want. And the visual formatting is, you see, this is the visual formatting. Like title chapter 1, then title, then equal. Then it's showing the chapter 1, then the equal. Okay, it's really helpful when we need to formatting or we want to repeat something. Okay, now the practical example. Let's pull it all together with a real world example. First is user validation, right? See, this is a function argument, and this username username.trim, it's actually trimming, and then if the condition, this condition length is less than 3, then username is too short. If 20, then username is too long. Otherwise, return the valid username, right? And you get this from here. There is a space, and you see we already include the trim method, and that's why it's automatically trimming this space and only give you this output, and that's why this is a valid username. Okay, and if you are using the less than 3 letter, then it would be a short. Okay, great. Another example, we mostly use it. We mostly see in this example when we try to purchase something using our credit card, and this is the mask card, and you see we are familiar with this look, right? This is the mask card, and did you notice repeat hash with the mask card length, right? Then last forward we don't want to mask, right? And that's why it's automatically minus this length 4 3 2 1. Okay, then mask plus last word, and here showing the last word, and this is a great example. Okay, next is format phone number. This is, I don't want to go to in depth right now. Just believe me and trust me, you will be an expert when we are covering in depth the the function class, the function lesson. Okay, and I also want you to try to solve this, try to understand it yourself, and if you are not understood, just comment your problem, and I give you a replay and with the solution, don't worry. Okay, and that's string length and the manipulation. We cover the measuring the length, accessing the character, changing case, trimming white space, replacing text, padding, repeating, and practical example. These manipulation techniques are essential for handling user input and formatting data in real applications. Practice these methods so to get comfortable with them. Okay, please practice this again and again. This is important. This is essential. Okay, in the next video, we will start exploring the arrays, declaration, and traversing. If you found this helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one.